Welcome guys, my name's Arcade. Today we're doing a Magneto versus Risotto death battle. La 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 la. Let's go. Anyway, so I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, but I also love superheroes. So let's go into Magneto versus Risotto. Let's go. Remember, this is an analysis to determine a winner, so there is no judgment because I like both Risotto and Magneto, so fair judgment from here on out. So let's begin with my favorite stand user, Risotto Nero. Risotto Nero is a minor antagonist in the Power 5 Golden Wind Vento Oreo. Now, I could dive deeper into his name, however, we have no time, so let's dive into his major ability, which is Metallica, based on the rock band of the same name, and the ability it does this. So Metallica allows Risotto to freely manipulate the iron in the air, ground, or inside living things within his 5 to 10 meters, and he can also do it to himself, like how he used his ability to staple his leg after Doppio cuts it off. This allows Risotto to do many things, like create sharp objects within someone's body, along the side of razor blades, needles, or scissors. This is to cause the target to get internal damage. Risotto could make tools to help him, like when he makes scalpels to attack, but there's more than just cutting his targets. As with Metallica, the more you use iron in someone's blood, the more it affects them on a biological level, as it reduces the quality of your hemoglobin, ruining their blood ability to carry oxygen throughout the body, which, no matter how much you breathe, they will slowly suffocate and grow weak and die. Risotto has a sub-ability, which is completely invisible, where Risotto uses iron particles on his body which causes him to not be able to be seen. One arguable weakness is, while active, Risotto has a magnetic pull which will give his position away. However, Risotto, being a smart man, removes a limb and plants the limb with Metallica and creates a stronger magnetic pull, throwing off any makeshift compass the target might make. He is a cold, calculated killer. Now, there's one last ability. When Risotto was about to die, he awakened a new ability. Metallica was able to puppeteer Aerosmith. Risotto was able to die with his dignity intact, because at the end of the line, Risotto was a master puppet to Diablo, when in reality he was a hero of the day, with his own crew of disposable heroes, with work to torn down holier than thou King Nothing, that was Diablo. Now I am on my favorite mutant, the master of ferromagnetism, Magneto. So now Film Theory did all the research for me, so if you want to understand how Magneto's weakness is a copper bullet, then watch the video in the description. Magneto is a mutant born with powers during the Holocaust of Germany, and is the first time he got his powers. That the only thing he can control in his magnetic force, which is ferromagnetism. Now, in Days of Future Past, Mystique shoots him in the neck, which in the movie makes him look like he's distracted by the Sentinel. Now, he also senses magnetic forces. That's why in X-Men Apocalypse, he only gathers iron or nickel-based materials and throws it at Apocalypse. Now, this could prove detrimental to Risotto. Now, there is one problem. Here's the problem. Who will win? As matpat puts it best, Magneto is like a glass cannon. Powerful, but fragile. So now, let's see who wins. Now, Magneto could easily see Risotto invisible, since the magnetic force is strong. And you might say he make Risotto like Wolverine. Like, you know what I mean, like, lift him up. Like, there was a guard filled with iron, and Magneto killed him, and used the iron to escape. So you think, alright, Magneto has won. However, Risotto can cut his body, and use the limb as a plant device to distract Magneto. And also, he has internal bleeding. Also, of course, Magneto's helmet is made of iron, as demonstrated in the comics, where he used the helmet to crush a guy's skull. So basically, to Risotto, he has a free headshot. But who's the winner? Drum roll. Risotto. Comments, let me explain. So since Magneto is weak in that way, I mean physically weak, like if Magneto gets damaged multiple times, like in numerous ways, and he is shown weak, like Magneto is exactly what matpat said. Strong but fragile. And with that fragile state, all it takes is Risotto to make him spit out razor blades and attack him with the neck and all that stuff. And since Magneto can bleed and he does not have a healing factor, so he will die from Risotto's attacks. Even if Magneto gets the upper hand, like lifting him up and removing the iron from his body like Wolverine, Risotto can remove a limb and make it so Magneto can attack his limb instead of his whole entire body and make him crush the leg, for example, or limb, whatever. And also, he can use Magneto's helmet to attack his brain and kill him. So he'd be like wearing barbed wire on his head and hurt Magneto and it'll kill him. Even the young version of Magneto will slowly die to Risotto. So Risotto wins. Change my mind. Because Magneto is fragile and he will die from blood loss or iron in his body loses oxygen. Magneto will struggle to kill Risotto when he's struggling to breathe. For Old Man Magneto, he'll die from lack of oxygen. Same with Young Man Magneto. So I think Risotto wins because he can manipulate Magneto's helmet to make him like fuck it, like just like get like a bunch of things. Like he can manipulate anything that is iron based and manipulate Magneto's body. So obviously Risotto wins. So there's no difficulty there. Like Risotto will obviously win that one. But I hope you enjoy. Um, it's just a fun thing that I just did here because I wanted to just do something, you know what I mean, like fun, interesting, you know what I mean. Just want to be, I just want to have some fun, you know, with Magneto and all that stuff. But anyway, hope you enjoy. And if you guys have a disagreement in the comments below, please tell me.